policy parties in Peru's convention include submitted an impeachment trial movement versus CEO Pedro Pablo Kuczynski. He has been charged of reception illicit payments by the Brazilian building business Odebrecht. The movement, that was signed by political community of largest parties, says Mr. Kuczynski lacks the ethical power to conduct the nation. He has rejected the concoction and discarded telephone call for his retire. The CEO of convention, Luis Galarreta, said Reuters news story agent the CEO might be remote of office space during a 1 week. The convention has 130 members, and Mr. Kuczynski's center-right side, Peruvians for Changing, PPK, has just 18 selected congressmen. 87 members of convention would include to voice versus the CEO to displace him. Odebrecht had previous acknowledged profitable bribes to officials in Brazil, Peru and some countries to save profitable house contracts. Mr. Kuczynski, 79, initially rejected reception any cash of Odebrecht. He now denies reception any illicit payments but admits work on an consultative base for the company. The 1 week, yet, Odebrecht shipped an email to a Congressional Against Corruption Board proverb it had pay $5 million, in consultative charges while he was in a early by the government part. Political community are charging Mr. Kuczynski of lie to the nation. The payments by Odebrecht were done to Westfield Equity Limited, a business belonging by Mr. Kuczynski. He told how time he belonging the business, he was not its officer while it acquired the payments. Mr. Kuczynski, a ex-side road investment banker, has incorporated to witness up a congressional committee on Odebrecht offense in Peru on December 22. Odebrecht was penalized a recording dollar by the U.S. recent year for bribery officials of different countries. Scam consultative charges was one technique the company utilized to chimney bribes to officials, on to the instance versus the company. Ex-business CEO Marcelo Odebrecht, who is serving a 19-year prison verdict in Brazil and has coordinated to company operate in back for forbearance, told Mr. Kuczynski was employed as an advisor in Peru 10 years back, time he was economics secretary. Mr. Odebrecht as well said prosecutorial how the building business had paid $29 million in bribes to Peruvian officials above lot year. Peru's law-wing opposition famous strength side, that controls the nation's convention, says where is quite testimony to show corrupt practices by Mr. Kuczynski, a centrist selected recent year to a 5-year period. The side had alerted how it would try to start impeachment trial transactions versus him if he did not propose his retire.